Hello, and welcome to something I'm calling Dusty's Rally Diary. For those who don't know me, my name is Stephen Harrell, also known to the internet as Dusty Ventures, and I am a rally co-driver.
What's wrong?
Steering wheel came on.
Oh, Jesus. Nice save then.
I'm setting up this series to do basically what the name implies. It's going to be a diary, video journal of my time and experience in rally. A lot of it's going to be event updates, previews, reviews. As much as possible, I'm going to try and do those live. And beyond that, probably just like question and answer stuff, technical things, opinion things. I'm planning on doing a piece very shortly about my onboard videos and how I put the telemetry in them, because I get a lot of questions about that. So, speaking of my season in rally, let's talk about 2017. Not really sure what I'm doing actually, which doesn't bother me that much because I didn't know anything beyond snowdrift at this point last year, and it turned into my busiest season yet. So still plenty of time to figure things out. I'm optimistic and looking forward to building on last year and finally crossing that 10 event season threshold. Last year I did 9, one short. A little annoying. Might be a little OCD, so that might... Anyway, what I do know for sure I'm doing this year is Lemons Rally, which is not a stage rally. It's a road rally done in cars that really probably shouldn't go long distances, and in this case we're going from Moscow, Pennsylvania to Paris, Tennessee. That's going to be a 4-day event, and I'm actually leaving for that next Tuesday. I did this event back in August on the West Coast with Steph Schrader from Jalopnik. And much like then, we're borrowing a car from a overly trusting friend. The last time we did it, we borrowed a Baja Bug from a guy named Jim Graham, who's from Desert Dingo Racing. They're a Baja desert race team that runs Class 11 Beetle. And I can't say enough about how much fun that car was. This car that we're borrowing, which I'm not going to say what it is yet, has a high bar to clear to be better than the Beetle. Very, very high bar. That's probably the best car I've driven so far. The event itself does not have a high bar to clear. It'll be very, very easy to go smoother than the West Coast event did.
Captain's log, day 2. My co-driver appears to have gotten dysentery. Something has stopped us in the middle of the desert. And here is the bathroom he just annihilated several times already this morning. This is the bathroom at Death Valley. It's very small.
Ha!
Yeah?
No gas.
No gas?
No gas. Thank it.
Yeah.
Yeah, stop.
We're doomed.
Yeah. After Lemons Rally, the only other thing I know 100% is I'm going to host a similar treasure hunt style rally across the state of Connecticut for the opposite lock forum and anyone else who's in the area and wants to get lost in Connecticut. That'll be at the end of May. And then beyond that, nothing's guaranteed yet, but probably the top thing on my list of goals is to get the desert truck up and running again and finally do Vegas to Reno again, because it's been, Christ, 6 years? 6 years since I did Vegas to Reno, and 6 years since I've done an event as a driver. And I miss it a lot. I love rally. Rally is my life now, but there's something about the sheer adventure and endurance of desert racing that I miss, and it's been tough having the truck just sitting there not running. So really, really aiming to try and go out there and run Vegas to Reno again. Beyond that, the goal is do as many rallies as possible and go fast and try and build on last year and chase more podiums. Because last year was good. Last year was real good. There's definitely some events on the calendar that have caught my eye. Southern Ohio, I've heard a lot about how good Sunseeker was back when it was running. So to be back in Ohio and hopefully just as good, I'm eager to check that one out. LSPR, I've gone 3 times. Love that event. Love the scenery. Love the colors because it's peak leaf season for the area. Wyoming, I don't think there's ever been a rally in Wyoming, but having driven through the area before, I think there's some real potential there. New England Forest and Colorado, obviously I can't do both because of the schedule, but both of them are appealing. One because I've done it every year since 2011, and that'd be New England Forest, by the way. And the other because, much like Southern Ohio, I've heard really good things from people who did it before it was stopped. So I'd love to get out to the Colorado event again. Have to go with one or the other, and that'll depend on, what driver and what event I'm hired to do. Then STPR is something I'm going to be at 100% no matter what. I haven't missed an STPR since I was spectating back in 2010. Mount Washington I will absolutely be at in one capacity or another, hopefully in a car, but no matter what, I'm going to do it, and be it in a car or on foot, I'm going up the mountain to the top. The Northwest stuff. Really need to get back to the Northwest. I've done Oregon a few times before, and I fall in love with the area more every time. Really want to get back there. And Olympus is the one event on what is now the former Rally America calendar that I've never been to in any capacity. And so I really want to get to that, especially since people always tell me how good the roads are there. And NASA has some really good looking stuff, most of which I haven't done. So I'm eager to try and get out to some of these. Sandblast, which I've done a few stages of. High Desert Trails, Idaho, Gorman, Prescott. I crewed there once. That looks like fun. Someone please hire me for Prescott. I really want to do that. And then Black River and Empire State are my backyard, so I'll be at those whether or not I'm in a car, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be in a car for those. And then I'm trying to get back into Canada. It's been a few years since I've done a Canadian event, but I really want to go back and do some of those. And hopefully, this one's pretty shaky, but hopefully this will be the year where I finally make it across and do an event in Europe. And that about sums things up right now. I'll be posting updates from Lemons Rally, which may or may not include us stuck in a snowbank somewhere, probably Buffalo, because Buffalo snow, If there's anything you think you'd like to see on the channel, be it technical, about notes, about recce, about anything rally related, or hell, something less rally related, let me know. Until then, until next week when we reveal what we're in for Lemons Rally, signing off.